Greetings. How is everybody? There come the notifications already. Looks like everybody's doing great. It's all right. We're just kind of leaving notifications to the side for a while. That's what it is. Other phones on the charger, so I grabbed this one. Wait, it's a different camera. It's a different camera. It picks up a different resolution. Man, y'all are acting like angels are fighting demons out there. It's confirmation. Interesting to think. Yeah, this karmic did way too much. It is. Yeah, these karmic energies are just doing way too much. They are. They are. That's okay. We're able to call our energy back. See, you have to be smarter than the devil. You have to. You know, what they do over here, you just do over there. That's what it is. And you just keep that over to the side. That's what it is. Not everyone needs to know all of your business. That's what it is. That's why you're able to kick back. Let them try to nail you to the cross, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Everybody getting a lot of karma? It's okay. It's understandable. As we pull out the karma card, and it's what it is. It's what it is, and I'm sure there's some emotions involved. We'll figure that out too. We'll figure that out too. We're going to do things a little differently this time with the light. We're going to do things just a little bit different. And yeah, because I mean, harmony and balance is just what it is. 24/7 threat protection. Thank you, universe, for the 24/7 threat protection. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, and the manifestation. Now, see, these can be looked at in several different ways. They can be looked at in several different ways. And you know, we'll change them up. We'll change them up because we have a set of five here. So yeah, if we were going to start with love, we'll start with emotion. Let's basically say that's love. That's love. And you know, since we're dealing with five devils that we're calling our love and our light back from, it's just what it is. It's love, light, and I mean health. I mean, that's what it is. It's just karmics. Karmics cause karma, and karma can affect your health. That's what it is. Generally with the healer, that's just something that we're good at, especially calling it back. It's confirmation. Appreciate that. So we've got love, light, health. Let's go with harmony and balance in finances. That'd be wealth. We'll just call that the wealth card. So it'd be love, light, health, wealth, and then we'll go with the manifestation of abundance. That's what it is, because I kind of agree. I was listening to one of the girls earlier, and she was like, you know, ask spirit for what you want. Ask spirit for what you want, and then sit back and watch the magic happen. And I mean, I know I preach that. Asking the angels for what you want, and then sitting back and watching the magic happen. So, figure since light triggers demons, and we're just kind of doing that thing, aren't we? That's what it is. God is all it is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light. Ask that I be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself and others that I do readings for, as we ask for clarity and love, light, health, wealth, and abundance. Thank you for that, Spirit. That's what it is, because the energy is just a little bit of everywhere. Seems like there's a lot of unalive energy. Well, I don't know anything about that. Just what it is. I don't have much to do with that. That would be karma. And I mean, karma works in a myriad of different ways. I mean, when you're dealing with paranormal and you're dealing with spiritual businesses and you're dealing with things of a spiritual nature, you're generally not fighting against. How does it go? You're not fighting against flesh and blood. You're fighting against spirits, and it's what it is. That's what it is. And I mean, if we have light triggering demons, that would be the spirit of demons that are just running around out there. That's what it is. It's what it is. And I mean, knowing that these what covens, cults, whatever you girls are talking about. See, I don't believe in any of that shit. I don't follow it. I believe in energy. I do. I just believe in energy. So we're just going to go ahead and get one more shuffle. I'm going to show a little gratitude. Thank you for that, Spirit. That's what it is. Holding the intention is generally the biggest key. The intention of how the angels are going to make the magic happen. Left brain, right brain, and the subconscious mind. Look at that. All right, my cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll just flip those around. In the love sector, it looks like, yeah, we're just not going to fight that. It's just what it is. I mean, you can attract love to you in a myriad of different ways. Rejection is always God's protection. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. However, on the love situation, it looks like there's a love of a master. It's just what it is. I can understand, people not knowing what they were dealing with and playing around with, the chosen. They cause their own ascension in an essence, because I mean, what you put out comes back to you, and it's what it is. If you put out ascension, and now they're going to be basically, everyone has a choice. Everyone has a free will choice to become a master of their craft or not. And I don't know where not leads anyone to in the love section. However, yeah, black magic was used. So black magic being used on a master's love life in situations, chances are those individuals will never see love again. And the light, just, it does. It attracts demons as well as angels. It does. It attracts both sides of the coin. It just does. So we appreciate that. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping out the ascended masters out there, Spirit. Now, on the light situation, how are we going to handle that? Yeah, see, people aren't going to be able to change their consciousness. They have basically forfeited their destiny. Any abilities, intuitive and or otherwise, that they could have possibly achieved have now been taken away from them. Reiki cannot be used for negative purposes. So anything that, the stealing, the things of that nature that they did, chances are the universal life force energy that they would need to heal, do intuitive healing, and anything of that nature, it can't be used for negative purposes. So now they've been left in the karmic past. That's just what it is. That's the light on the situation. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, angels. We'll just sit back and watch the magic happen. So yeah, they're lies. That's what it is. Now chances are, I would say they have cursed themselves and their entire bloodlines, which basically means after this, they're going to be looked at like being, full of shit versus 5-star reviews in my case, in my personal case, and that's fine. That's fine. It's really becoming a very scary situation of you did what to who, and that's fine. That's fine. We're growing and we're getting new information all the time. So it's working out. It's working out really well for Pisces, and most people know that Pisces just have a very, very supernatural aura to begin with. They deal with the paranormal. They deal with ghosts, things of that nature. Spirit. That's what it is. When you're talking about spirit, angels, demons, aliens, things of that nature. Yeah, and with the past life regressions through QHHT, we tap right into the Pleiadians, the Hathors, the Avians. That's what it is. People from Lemuria. That's what it is. Past life regression brings you all kinds of different energies from a past life nature. And now that we're all waking up to those very ancient abilities that have destroyed the planet a couple times, chances are we're just repeating the past, and it's okay. Yeah, it's all over money. The light on the situation was over. It's a bunch of lies and cloudy minded individuals without the proper information going for nothing but money. That's what it was. Yeah, it was basically the serpent's path to power, and that's going to be the snake in the tree of Eden. It's what got Adam and Eve kicked out of the Garden of Eden. That's what it is. That's what it is. So I mean, whether it be Eve and Eve, Steve and Steve, there's no tree. There's no tree. Nothing but Python in their reality. So distancing those karmics, yeah, it's an energy exchange. Thank you for that, Spirit. While they're basically cast into the pit of fire, we'll be moving forward with an equal energy exchange on our karma. And balance, total balance, peace, love, harmony, everything coming back into your life that was taken. That's what our aura attracts. That's what it is. It's what an energetic nature. One way or another, the universe provides in mystical and magical ways. You just tell the angels what you want. You sit back and watch the magic happen. You would have to be a QHHT practitioner, not using it for ill intent for it to work, because that's just how it works. That was the one thing Dolores Cannon said, was she wasn't really sure about whether or not she would want to teach her technique to other people because it could be used for negative purposes. And well, I mean, when you have 40 of them documented and 5-star reviews with a bunch of people doing karmic things, chances are, all the towers that they wanted to cause in your life is exactly what's coming back to them, and it's fine, in equal or lesser value. It's just what it is. I mean, the universe still loves you unconditionally. It thinks that's what you want because that's what you put out to another. You have to see yourself in that individual. It's all energy. And once you tap into God force energy, then basically those are acts against God. And that's what it is. God force energy. Blessings in 3, karma tenfold. Simple divine protection. So with the energy exchange, yeah, we can't show gratitude to that. Karmic lessons are to be learned. What you create is what you want. You ask the universe for it. That's what it is. And I mean, when you hear people talk about being left out in the cold, lives were lost. We have to worry about that. We have to be more concerned about the things that truly matter other than the material things that they were after that caused these things. It's just what it is. Can't show gratitude to that. The universe will show gratitude in karma tenfold, whether it be positive or negative. And I mean, a lot of us are getting caused, me personally, I mean, I know with my energy, there's in a lot of the readings, there's some car issues. That was an accident of my own. Being stressed out through a death and a rebirth, I hit a tree. I did. I hit it. It was in the road, but it's kind of cool. Everything was covered, and it was a true blessing to go through the experience. Really, really was. And the spiritual meaning of a broken limb would mean a life cut short. And there was a death in family that day, so or like around that day. So it was a sign. It was a sign of synchronicity and an omen. And there's a lot of ego death happening in the surroundings. A lot of people having their ego just dropped. It's just what it is. Just what it is. A lot of narcissism, a lot of narcissistic egos out there in covens that are now in various disarray of rage, and their masks are falling off. They're basically two-faced individuals with their masks falling off, and it's fine. It's fine. It's the narcissist empath paradigm, didn't you know? It's what it is. However, removing that karma. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm sure it is extremely odd. Anyway, so now we've got love, light, and the health of the karmics out of the way. And the basic thing is it's an energy exchange. What was taken is going to be returned in an equal or lesser value. I mean, it's times 10. It's times 10 because I mean karma is tenfold. So I mean what you put out comes back to you positive times 10 or negative to them times 10. And I mean we can't really show any gratitude to that because we just have to forgive them and forget about it, and allow them to have their ego death. So with the harmony and balance on the situation, yeah, we achieved sovereignty out of it. It's the year of the dragon. We achieved God sovereign free status, ascended master status. I did personally. It's just what it is with 5-star reviews. So it's just what it is. There's a lot of people shocked out there about the transformation that took forward, and that's what happens with the death and a rebirth of an earth angel. It's just what it is. I mean, when you force an angel into unalive with unalive magic, and that would basically be them going through a death, and then when they're reborn right before your eyes, it's a death and a rebirth, which is an ascension. It's just what it is. That's how earth angels do it. That's how divine beings do it. That's why people can't. I mean, to go through a death and a rebirth, there has to be a death involved. It's just what it is. Hell, I was on here every day, so and it's pretty shocking and they can't figure it out. However, that would be the angel of death and transformation. Yeah, that's what it is. When you force an earth angel to go into a death process cellularly, and then they turn into a dragonfly or however you would deem that dragon right there. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's shocking. It's shocking the planet. They've never seen anything like it, and it's just what it is. We do supernatural shit. We do. INFJ Paranormal INFJ Earth Angel does. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And it's what it is. I mean, the laws of the universe are the laws of the universe, and you can't fight that. Can't fight that. What you put out comes back to you, and it's showing in mystical, magical ways. It is. The more that we cut off, remove, dissolve energetically, it's just what it is. I mean, when you have entire covens of witches involved, then chances are, the Queen of Hearts is going to come out with the Mad Hatter and just off with their heads before it. It's just history repeating itself. It's just history repeating itself. You want to push for peace and expect the unexpected by all means. So dragon's in the upright, and that's all that matters. We initiate or attuned into the right harmony and balance. Thank you for that. The overall outcome on harmony and balance. Here's my card. Here's my card. It's just what it is. You would hate to think that people trying to stop a divine being's success or create tower moments or anything like that in their reality would only bounce back onto them and show the universe. I mean, basically show the universe who's at fault, and they can't figure it out. I mean, I understand it's 2,500-year-old information from the land of the immortals, and it's just what it is. However, yes, everything they are trying just isn't working. And the things that I'm doing on the back burner, I'm not releasing it to the public. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Waiting until after the first of the year. Yeah, we're gonna wait until this full moon and the rest of the month plays out. That way, everyone's karma comes in systematically. It's just what it is. Everybody's systematically getting karma. And I mean, we can't do anything about that. We had to sit back and ask the angels for what we want and sit back and watch the magic happen. That's what it is. I mean, anytime you hear these ladies say the ancestors are flying in tonight, they're coming on fog, they're soul snatching individuals, they're bringing in karmic retribution and karmic justice. All of those words have very, very specific meanings for the experience that they define. They just do. And I mean, they would all want to try to point the finger and blame everyone except themselves. That's why I put my boundaries up. Me putting my boundaries up and only accepting phone calls. I mean, they can take that as a sign to run off and say anything other than love, light, and truth is what sets you free. And it is what it is. How it's basically what it is. All of you ladies are doing an amazing job. And I mean, each time you pull out one of those Devil Capricorn cards, that hits me in 5 spots: love, light, health, wealth, and abundance. And this would be a great energetic way when the cards never lie on how to ask the angels for what you want and then sit back and watch the magic happen. So let's do a recap before we get to the end, because the end is always the beginning. The end is always the beginning for these individuals. It's what it is. In the love aspect, we're just not fighting. We are masters of deflecting love spells, glamour spells, things of that nature. Gold diggers, clout chasers, and people that will just have absolutely no clue of anything I'm ever going to do again. I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at that. You've got all these exes of the past and whatnot that I don't have anything to do. My INFJ door slam locks tight like a steel wedge. It just does. However, the light on the situation, yeah, you can't change their consciousness. There's going to be a lot of people having mental issues. The magic and the spell work and stuff is going to be bouncing back on them, and their minds just aren't strong enough for it. And it's understandable. It's understandable. I would say, mental institutions, things of that nature, because that's just generally what they wanted for you. So that's what's going to end up happening to them. And I mean, all of their lies are coming back on them, and the money is still in the upright. The light on the wealth is spiritual wealth. I mean, the gifts that come from the divine are worth way more than the material. So that's where you're good. That's where that's where we make our living from. Supernatural healing abilities, supernatural intuition, yeah, supernatural manifestation methods. That's what it is. And you just don't talk about your manifestations because karmics get in the way. See, it says right here. Oh, I understand. Got a low battery, so I guess low needs to go charge. It's just what it is. However, the energy exchange is in balanced situation, and there's no need to show gratitude to a bunch of ego deaths. It's what it is. Karmic lessons are meant to be learned. You want to be happy for them. Yeah, you want to forgive them. Thank them for all the trauma and things that they brought you. You're able to expand that way and ascend into the higher dimensions. Unbothered. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, we all had to learn those lessons. Me personally, 3 NDEs. Yeah, 3 near-death experiences. And I mean, you've got a lot of these girls that are talking about that what they wanted for you was going to come back on them times 10. Well, I mean, some of them are very questionable. Some of my near-death experiences are very, very questionable. It could have been witchcraft. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. We just know of karma. So harmony and balance on having the dragon in the upright position and the initiation or attunement, initiating into universal life force energy and being able to ground it, solidify it, and anchor it in for our own personal initiation into business practices. It's what it is. It's just what it is. And then the overall, I mean, the one thing that everybody wants to know about is the manifestation and how to use Reiki to do it. I mean, it's the thing is all the money and the time and the effort that they use to try to stop, duplicate, copycat, all of those things when it can't be stopped, copycat, or duplicated because they didn't do the work. They just didn't do the work. And I mean, now all the work they did was for karma. And that's understandable. That's understandable. Yep, 1212 portal. Here we go. Manifestation grid. Yeah, see, it's turning families upside down. And that's okay. I mean, that's how karmic families learn. That's how karmic families learn their lessons of what not to do. That's just what it is. And yeah, they're worried. Oh, we have manifested nothing but upside down families in large states of worry. That's okay. I mean, you want everyone to get their karmic lessons. I mean, that's how we learn for lifetimes. It took some of us lifetimes in the wheel of karma to be able to get to this place where we can break generational curses, where we can overcome the toxicity that got us here. That's what it is. We're learning experiences. The overall outcome, love is all there is. And that's just what it is. And I mean, that would be the main thing. The more people that you guys cut out of your past, upside down families, people in worry, regret, and shame. If you know that you have manifested love, love's intent to help or heal, love's intent to bring the angels in to create magic and harmony and balance and things in your life. If you know that is the overall outcome, you don't tell anyone. You don't say a word to not a one of them, not until they are cold, not until they are cold and off above or under 6 feet, wherever they're gone to in the past is just where they have to go. It's where they have to go. It's called the past for a reason, so that it does not ever become a red flag in your present or future again. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I'm always open to changing my mind. However, I'm still giving them till the end of the year to do such. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And that's my own personal reality. So you can't have anyone in your super successful future that's already manifested. That's what it is. There's nothing better I like hearing you girls say than they're trying to fight Pisces for something that was already manifested. And I was like, yeah, you don't tell them. You don't tell them. They have to prove themselves, not to anyone else, but to themselves in general. Namaste.